can you slow down? Baby, we took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl Kiara, and I am back with another video. And this video is a little more upbeat because it's kind of something I like doing. So, long story short, I am a little, I wouldn't say messy, but if some mess is going, I'm hearing about a little mess, I'll hear about it, you know what I'm saying? I'm loving listening to it, but I don't personally like having my own mess, to go through. I like, you know what I'm saying? So, and these are strangers online. So, I don't know why I'm trying to talk, defend myself. Anyway, this video is going to be some Reddit readings. The particular subreddit is Am I the Butthole? I love Am I the Buttholes because, this is just your own personal opinion about what somebody is saying, is telling you. So, I like giving my little 2 cents. Even though I don't comment, I don't tell them. I answer it in my head. I'm like, I don't want nobody, to jump on me and stuff. But it's the internet. They gonna do that anyway. So, I went ahead and made me a Reddit. Since the last Am I the Butthole, I went ahead and made me a Reddit. Because, girl, I need to know what is going on. So, I was going to do another relationship advice, but I changed my mind just due to the fact that I don't want to do them back to back like that. So, we're going to do Am I the Butthole? I'm going to go ahead and get started. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Because I know y'all want to support your girl. And without further ado, let's get into these Reddit readings. Okay, let me go ahead and move around. Okay, so I did 4. 2 are new as of this recording. So about, I think 3 weeks when y'all get to see it. And then some popular ones, some really popular ones that a lot of people have commented on. I'm not going to read the comments. I'm just going to read the situation and give my opinion. That's all I'm doing. I'm not going to read the comments this time because there's so much going on. All right, we're going to start, with this one. It is by Horror Junkie 1. Horror Junkie 1234. Am I the butthole if I ask my friend not to bring her boyfriend over to my house? I'll keep this brief. Background: I'm pregnant and going through various aches and pains, which means I can't stand, sit, or walk for long. When I have to do a full day in the office, it feels like such torture I want to cry. So when I am home, I try to rest more and lie down, as that is what alleviates the pain. The situation: I agreed with a friend of mine for her to come over at the weekend for a little bit just to chat. She is a good friend, even if we aren't super close to talk daily. I like her and wouldn't have any issues lounging on the sofa with her present. However, she apparently assumed suddenly that she can bring her boyfriend and snuck that into a conversation by saying we. I like her boyfriend, but I never intended to invite him to mine because I guess I don't feel comfortable lying down with a virtual stranger around. Plus, I would need to actually host, cook, tidy up, and get the husband to join the chat as well. I was thinking about a girl's afternoon. Seems complicated when all I want to do is veg out. Would I be the butthole if I told her I would rather she does not bring her boyfriend and suggest a dinner out another time with him? I don't want to offend because I have nothing against him, and I know there are couples who prefer to do everything together. I am just very tired, but I am worried she might misinterpret. Should I just suck it up for the sake of half a day? You are not the butthole because you are pregnant. You don't want nobody in your house. You ain't even gotta be pregnant to not want nobody in your house. I don't want nobody in my house. I've done that before. Like, if a person I'm cool with, I ask him to come over. Hey, can my boyfriend come over? No. Can my friend come over? No. It's so easy to just say no. This is your house. This is your space. This is where you have your peace. You don't want nobody. If you don't need to have nobody in your space that you don't want there. If you don't want them there, they're not coming. And if she don't understand that, that's on her. Like, just say, no, I just wanted to be. You could just say it like this: no, I just wanted to be us. I didn't anticipate your boyfriend coming. Let's just read one. Not the butthole. It doesn't sound like you consented to this when letting her stay on your couch. Exactly. You're not the butthole. You're not the butthole. Anyway. No, you're not the butthole. Mm-mm. You're not the butthole. Yeah, don't suck it up because you're pregnant, you're hurting, you're tired, you don't want no extra person in your house. And like you said, just tell her like, nah, girl, I didn't want an extra person. Plus, I don't know your man like that for real, so I don't want no strange man in my house. And like she said, she would have to get her husband to go along with it and talk to the dude. Like, no, you're not the butthole. That was simple. Not the butthole. Not the butthole. Let's unsave and move on. All right, next one is by GG Fan 2020. Am I the butthole for taking offense to my partner chatting with female friends at midnight in the next room? Advice, doubt, gaslighting. Oh, they advise, doubt, gaslighting. I don't know what that means. Okay. I, 37 female, have been in a relationship with my partner, 40 male, for a decade. Since November, his behavior is drastically different from when I have lived with for 10 years. On confrontation, he shouts, abuses, insults my family. They live in Asia and have never met or talked to him. Calls me a B, F off, etc. And next day apologizes and begs me to trust him. He successfully dodges every question because I have no proof. He keeps his phone hidden. I don't know anything about what he does all day. I'm fine with him going to work, but lately he comes home at 8 or 9 p.m. He is a self-employed builder in the UK. Just when I was trying to, oh God, just when I was trying to understand this weird time, and he's been talking to women in the next room around midnight hours 5 times last week alone. Once when I was there, the phone rang. I asked him to show the screen who was calling. He refused, screamed at me, threw me out, hurling abuses, one step behind, slapping me. He accused me that I'm cutting his friends. He never had any. Never mentioned before. And he is allowed to have a life and meet people and chat at whatever hours. Do all committed partners in marriage or love talk to opposite sex friends around midnight in the next room? Is this normal? Am I being paranoid? Like he said, baby, no, this is not normal. No, you are not paranoid. That man is cheating on you. You should leave him right now. Fuck a decade. Wait. Forget a decade. You could be with that man for 50 years. He cheating on you, you leave. Period. And he's basically admitting he's doing it. He's not answering you. He won't show you his phone. He keep his phone hidden. Every time you bring something up, he cussing you out and calling you this, that, and the third, talking about your family. First of all, I would have left that man as soon as he said anything wrong about my family. Because one thing about it, you can say anything you want to do. You can say anything you want to about me. Once you start bringing my family into it, you don't even know them. He don't even know them. They don't know him. So why are you talking about my peoples? Yeah, no, that's a wrap. I'm going to read a couple comments. That's too long. Not the butthole. Massive change in personality, emotional abuse, threats and physical abuse, secrecy, talking to another woman at midnight. Yeah, this over. It's over with. It's over with. It's over with. Why are you sticking around? What's wrong with you? What are you doing? What? Not the butthole. And yeah, I seen a comment that said you belong over in relationship advice because get over there with the quickness. Cause what is wrong with you? I'm gonna save that one and go and come back to it because I want to see. I'm gonna go off camera to see what happened with relationship advice. Cause child. Okay, next one by Crafty Bit 9413. Am I the butthole for not inviting my friend? Oh, am I the butthole for not inviting my family to my wedding? Let's listen to it. In my country, when you go to a wedding, you are supposed to give some money to the bride and groom. The closer the relationship, the more money you are supposed to give. My sister's wedding was awful. Our family gifted her so little money that it was really embarrassing. My poor sister was so embarrassed in front of her husband's family because the gifts get announced. So I'm getting married next year and I decided not to invite my family to my wedding for 2 reasons. 1, I don't want to be embarrassed by their gifts. 2, if I invite less of my family, we will be able to invite more of my partner's family who are really rich and generous. My family thinks I'm a butthole. Edit. Can we stop acting like I'm the only one receiving money in my weddings? Literally, everyone who gets married in my country receives this money. This means that my parents and I gave my cousins a lot of money when they got married, and I know it was their time to give it back, and they didn't. So I'm supposed to believe you. Edit too. So I'm supposed to believe y'all don't get gifts on y'all wedding. I'm the first ever human receiving something. So apparently the edits mean she got ripped to shreds in these comments. So honestly, you are. I'm gonna go ahead and say you are the butthole. I'm gonna go ahead and say it just to get it out the way. Me, I get in your country, y'all get money, y'all get gifts. The closer the relationship, the more the the bigger the gift. But I'm like, if that's all they had, that's all they had. It's a different story if they had more to give and just decided to get you that little. Then they may be the butthole. Like you said, in your country, I don't know where y'all from. If that's like I said, if that's all they had, that's all they had. And it sounds like you said, if you don't invite them, you can invite more of your husband, your fiance side of family, and they got more money. I don't know. I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'ma say she's the butthole for not inviting her family just so she can invite the fiance side just because they're richer. Like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and say you are the butthole just for the sake of an answer. Like I said, I don't know what country she's from, so I don't know. So I'm just gonna say you're the butthole just based off of my beliefs. I don't care how much or little your family has, you still invite them. Especially your mom and dad. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. You're the butthole just for the sake of an answer. Okay. This the last one. I'm making this video very short because I'm tired. This one is pretty lengthy. Pretty lengthy. It's by more_cherry7425. Am I the butthole for making it clear to my sister she overstepped and saying she needs to live with the consequences of her actions? My sister will sometimes decide that she knows better than everyone else and does or says something that can create conflict. This happened recently with my husband, and I 100% stand by my husband and do not agree with my sister. She confronted me when it was made very clear we did not want to see her and she was no longer welcome.
Sound cut out, y'all. My bad.
And we cut her out. She said it was wrong, and where was the love and family loyalty? Okay. The background provides some context about the whole fallout. My husband went into foster care when he was just 4 years old. His 3 older half siblings were placed at the same time he was. Initially, they were placed in the same home, but his half siblings did not view my husband positively and were bullying him. The separation happened when the older kids, 12 and 16 at the time, locked my husband out of the house while their foster family was not home. My husband was only 4.5 at the time. The foster family had brought up many concerns prior to that, but according to his file, which my husband got access to, and that was the final straw for them, and the social worker agreed. She decided to take my husband and place him somewhere else. He was not adopted. He does not really remember his half siblings from back then. Excuse me. When he left foster care, he made contact with his half siblings. Make sure I'm still recording. With his half siblings in the hopes of having someone in his life. But they were very clear that he was not their family and they wanted nothing to do with him. My husband was upfront with me when we met. He also told my sister. He was clear he had no desire to try and establish anything again. My sister said they deserved to be told they were shitty for rejecting their own flesh and blood little brother. My husband was very clear that he did not want any of us doing that. He told my sister it should be left alone. The topic came up again a couple months ago and my husband told her not to do it and he didn't want or need her to. She did it anyway. We found out when her boyfriend told us that my husband's half-siblings were blowing up my sister's Facebook DMs and said disgusting things to her. My husband was furious. My sister said she did it for him and acted like we should be grateful. So after she confronted me, I made it clear she had to live with the consequences of her overstepping. I told her my husband could not have been more clear. She told me I should be making him see reason, not turning on her and rubbing her nose in it like I did. No, you're not the butthole, because she should have stayed in her lane. That's none of her business to be finding his half brothers. Why was you doing that? He told you, do not go looking for my people. They don't want nothing to do with me. So what are you doing? You're not the butthole, baby, because no. Yeah, like the only reason they blew up her phone, her DMs, because she overstepped and did what she was told not to do. Like, why was you thinking every time he said no, that meant yes? Like, no means no, period. Don't get in people. That ain't even your family. That's not even your business to be trying to investigate, baby. That's none of your business. He told you, nah, I'm good. Don't be looking for my people. It's cool. Like, they don't want nothing to do with me. I don't want nothing to do with them. And now she like trying to tell her sister, get your man, tell him to understand where I was coming from. No, he said don't do it. And you did it anyway. So that's your problem. Let me read a comment. Not the butthole. You and your husband set a clear boundary and she stomped all over it. If she wants to know where the love and family loyalty went, she should have figured out where she shoved it when she approached his half siblings against your wishes. Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's weird. Not the butthole. What is wrong with her? Yeah, she's 100% in the wrong and had no right to get involved in your husband's life that way at all. You doing it would almost be forgivable. Almost, as the wife. But your sister, no, not even a little bit. That's what I'm saying. Like, that ain't even her man. That ain't even her man. That's her brother-in-law. Your sister is his sister-in-law. That ain't got nothing to do with her. He told you that in confidence. He was just telling you what happened with his childhood. He did never ask nobody to go looking for them. And she stuck her fat nose in some business that ain't had nothing to do with her. But that's neither here nor there. She's not the butthole. That's it. That's it. Dang, I made it to 17 minutes quick. Anyway, I try not to make these videos long because I talk a lot and I get to rambling. But that's neither here nor there. Alright, guys, that's the end of my Reddit reading. Am I the butthole? If y'all liked it, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share, all that. Because I know y'all want to support your girl. And like I always say, I will see y'all in the next video. Bye, guys.
We took a trip, now we on your block, and it's like a ghost town.